Hi, hello, welcome to this video. So this video is a day in my life, and here's just me early in the morning at 4:15 a.m. Trying to just wake myself up. Oh, it's 4:29. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, and like any other person, I first of all checked Insta, and Run BTS was trending for some reason. Like every hype artist was doing Run BTS for some reason. Anyways, so I then later grabbed my headphones, and I've lost the covering of my headphones. So if anyone has extra in hostel, please contact me. I'm desperate for them. They look like this. I've been waking up early for past 1 week now, and every morning once I'm up, I eat like some cereal and then I drink coffee. I don't drink coffee on empty stomach because I have trouble. Then I don't know, I just don't feel well, so I just eat something, and on this day we ran out of the cornflakes. Also, the road is usually very busy even during the night. Like you'll randomly hear lots of cars crossing. There's a car crossing the road right now. So that's why I'm apologize for the audio, because our window is usually open at night. So yeah, and since our window is usually open at night, it gets very cold. So I am usually wrapped up like a burrito. I have the shawl on top, and then my legs are always covered with the thick blanket of mine. And so I started studying for the anatomy credit that we had this day. It was on cranial nerves. You'll hear a lot more about it later on in the video. It's been quite a while since I did like a day in my life video, and I did a voiceover in a video. So yeah, it's actually 2:30 a.m. right now on 18th of November. So the very next night after the video ends, I'm doing the voiceover right now. I shouldn't be up right now because I usually like sleep early, wake up early, but my roommate and her group has credit tomorrow, and most of the block is from their group, so they were up and I just couldn't fall asleep. So yeah, I decided to like get some work done and sleep till 6:30ish, and then wake up, and I have a class at 8 tomorrow. So that is my plan for tomorrow. Hopefully that works out well. I've been waking up early recently. It was very difficult to wake up early because even when I wake up, it's usually cold here, and due to cold you don't want to get out of the blanket, and then you tend to fall asleep. I've been waking up at 4 or 5, and then by 6:40 I go have bath, and I come back to my room. And usually what happens is, after I have bath, I change, and then I get on my bed again to study, but I feel sleepy. So around 7:30ish I put an alarm of 8 a.m. I sleep, and then I wake up and I continue doing my daily chores every day. So yeah, that has been my routine lately. I just sleep for half hour. I don't know, it's weird. I never do that, but like I've started doing that. I really don't have much to say because like I am kind of sleepy right now, but I was like, let me get the video editing out of my way, because there's a lot of videos that I need to edit. There's like 6 videos, and I haven't worked on any of these, and I finally started working on them, and there's so much of footage for each video. Like even for this day in my life video, I think this video is going to be like 20 to 22 minutes, but the actual footage for the whole day was like 1 hour and 20 minutes or something. So yeah, I had to speed up a lot of it. I had to trim out a lot of it. So yeah, I was done around this time, so I was like, okay, let me go freshen up. So after this, I got myself out of my bed, I had bath, and then I freshened up, and then I slept like I mentioned. And I woke up again and I got back to studying. So yeah, this might be very random, but to decrease the coffee intake, I have started drinking juice instead of coffee. And around this time my roommate had woken up, so yeah, you'll see the light turn on. And she had a class, so they were rushing off to their class. While I was revising, I continued to revise until like I think 9:15, and at 9:15 I was like, okay, I need to get ready now, and I need to eat something before I leave. So yeah, but until then I was constantly revising like crazy. Hello, hi. So I'm doing a day in my. I was about to say day in my vlog. I meant to say a day in my life, and I randomly decided to do this. Like I woke up and I was like, yeah, maybe I should film today. Because I'm not planning to film this week, but I do have little footage, so I'll include that in this video. And I'm very behind on editing right now, so I need to get something out, so day in my life will be easier to like edit. So I've decided to like upload this before my vlogs, which is very bad because the weekly vlogs, they're stacking up right now. It's 9:10 and it's 17th of November today. So yeah, I have two classes. First being my anatomy practical class at 10. Yeah, and we will have credit, of course, because like every practical class we have to sit there, answer questions, or have a written test. So today's cranial nerves, specifically the last four cranial nerves, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 10th is getting on my last nerve right now. So yeah, I've been up since 4. I actually planned on waking up at 5, but I don't know why I woke up at 4. Like, I don't remember. I just remember waking up and listening to like music in background. I was like, who the hell is playing songs in the morning at 4? And the songs are loud. So I was like, let me just go check. And there was someone in the bathroom singing, not singing, listening to music. And I was like, okay, first of all, you're having bath at 4 a.m., which is already making a lot of noise in the block because the shower is very loud. And second, why would you play songs at like full volume at 4 a.m.? Yeah, thank you to them because I woke up early and I started studying early. But yeah, I slept at 7:40 again, and then I woke up at 8. I needed a power nap, okay? So yeah, I'm going to get ready. I still need to learn the last two nerves. Yep. And then I have a history class. I forgot to mention the other class. So yeah, that is all I have today. Of course, I'll have dance practice even. I've been sleeping less, so I've been speaking very funny. I'll have dance practice in the evening, and there's nothing special really. I think I'll have to study for ANAT again. Of course, what else do I get to do in my life? I mean, I just decided to boil 2 eggs because my stomach is growling right now and I won't be able to have food until 11:30. We ran out of the cornflakes as well. So yeah, I know. Oh, there's a pigeon holding a stick. Yes, I do say random stuff like this when I don't have anything to talk. So he's just me backing my bag, and I'm so glad that I decided to film on this day because this day was like the third day of snowfall, and like it was the day when the snow actually like fell in bulk instead of like small showers. So there was like a thin layer of snow everywhere. So this was like the first snowy day of this year, and I'm just glad I did film this day. And oh, I went back to revising, as you can see already. This is very typical of me to do on Monday and Tuesday because I have Anaton day that day, and I'm just like panicking around everywhere because I'm just worried about what ma'am is going to ask and if I'm going to be able to answer. I decided to make an egg toast before I go to the class. So let me show you my mini fridge. This is my mini fridge. I keep like things that need to be kept cold in this box, and this stays outside in the window. Yeah, that's the mini fridge. Usually I eat like cornflakes and I leave for my class, but this day I was like, okay, we are out of cornflakes. I have some rye bread that I had to use up. I had some eggs that I had to use up, so I decided to make this in like hurry. And I usually chop up the egg properly and make like proper egg mayo mix, but on this day I was just like, okay, whatever works, I'm going to just do that and eat and leave. Need to run by. So as you can see, it had started snowing by this time, and like it was snowing very lightly. But after I had had my lunch, I came back to my room and I look out of my balcony and this was what I saw. आता वाटतंय ना स्मोलेन्सला आलोय. I gotta run. Ouch, damn. Oh, hi. So, I don't know about you, but I call my mom every day, and we have like 2 to 3 calls like every day. I give updates from college, I talk about my friends and everything. Like, I don't know, we just have a chat every day, me and my mom. We just give each other updates of whatever happened. So, yeah. This was like very common in our routine. And then I went to my history class. Also, like one of my friends told me that in the history class there's a map, and on that map it's written there monsoon. So right after the history class we decided to go to the loft because some of us wanted to like go to the shop as well. We were like, let's go to the loft for some time, sit there and relax. And we all went, and we actually went as like 2 different groups, but we all met and we were like, okay, let's just sit together. Yeah, we had coffee, we chatted, we bickered, we were laughing loudly. Like, we were having time of our life yesterday for some reason, and it was fun. Like, because last week it has been busy with credit, so this was like very good time to have this little, group. What? Chat session, I don't know. It was just fun. We were talking about random things, and then we came back. We actually went to the shop and then came back. And then after I came back to my room, I started studying again. And then one of my senior came to our room because we have like dance together. So she was there to remind me about the dance practice timing and the time slot. So okay, so I've just texted on the dance group the timestamp that we are going to learn today, and the part which I am going to teach today is like, it has 2 groups, different groups. So I taught the first group yesterday, and today will be the second group. So actually this should be the first group and that should be the second group, but like, yeah, we have practice at 10. We usually have practice at night in the laundry room, which is also called as a social car for the juniors, because when our senior was like, she texted on our group, everyone will meet in the social car, and we were like, okay, but what is that? We did not know. Okay, so we were like, we will be there in 5 minutes, but what is it? Where's this place? Like, where is it? And then she's like, oh, the laundry room. I meant the laundry room. And we're like, oh, I want to start editing this vlog, but I have to get down, take my laptop, transfer the footage. and it's too much work if you ask me. And I'm currently studying the muscles because we are starting, like we are doing cranial nerves right now, and we have like a full credit of cranial nerve on Monday, and I have cleared the first 3 credits of cranial nerves. So there was one for facial, one for trigeminal, and today for the last 3 nerves except for vagus. And on Monday our teacher will like just ask random questions to everyone. So in Anet, I was just sitting there, and I was revising. So I revised the 9th nerve, the 10th nerve, and the 11th, and I was reading 12th nerve, and I was about to read the names of muscles and trying to find those in the atlas because I was just cramming it last minute in the atlas. So I think my teacher saw me doing that, and then she was like, okay, Mansi, 12th nerve, hypoglossal, come here. And I'm like, oh my god, I haven't seen the muscles yet. How do I answer this? I remember a little bit of it, but I was not really sure. So I just, pointed out things very randomly. That's fine. I made it to that credit. So, yeah. That explains how good I am at muscles and how I have studied in the 2nd semester of 1st year. Yeah. I wish my year would have been offline. That way I would have done a lot more of like studying and stuff. Every one of us would have done a lot more compared to what we actually did because it was offline. Anyways, it's 8:30 right now. I'm kind of tired and I feel like my voice is changing, which is not surprising because literally everyone in the hostel is having some kind of sickness. Like someone is having throat infection, someone is having like runny nose, someone is coughing a lot. It's like a viral, and at least 2 to 3 people from every group are sick right now because of the sudden climate change. Yes, I then had dinner in the mess and I came back to my room and started working on editing. Alright, I'm just getting the vlog footage from my camera now. So, do you see that? That is the storage of my SD card right now. I think this is the smaller SD card. Yeah, it's the 64 one. The 128 one is in my tab right now, so 10 is out.